Good afternoon, happy Tuesday, and welcome to Coffee and a Card. So I'm excited to be here with you. I've got multiple cards that we're going to make, as well as a whole lot of happy mail. So I can tell you guys have been busy sending your Christmas cards, and I'm excited to show them off. So I am just gonna get this up and running. So welcome to you guys as you're coming in here today. Or if you are watching on the replay, that works too. Sorry, I'm having trouble getting this to set up. So, one of the things that I always do, and I always tell you guys, is I have my iPad set up here next to me so that I can read your comments as we go, or at least I try to. Sometimes I get so focused on my projects I forget to read your comments, but I like to at least have it here. So I'm going to get that up and running. So hi Vesta, hi Holly, welcome you guys. Merry Christmas. I can say that, right? Because we are only a week out from Christmas. That's so crazy. A week from today, we'll all be enjoying our Christmas Eve festivities, whatever that might look like for you. So that's, oh my gosh, time is flying by. So anyways, here we are. So welcome. So what it does mean, however, is that we have a new catalog coming out, and I have it here. I'll show you. Oops. Show you the outside of it. So this is the January to April mini catalog. So what sometimes we call the spring catalog. Even though spring doesn't really begin until we're like halfway through this catalog. Excuse me. Sorry, I made myself chuckle. You might hear it called the JA catalog, January to April, or the spring. I typically call it the spring catalog because so much of what's in it makes me think of spring with the colors and the Easter and I don't know, post-Christmas, I don't want to focus on winter. So I think this is the hope that we all need in the middle of winter. So that is coming out. I have sent my catalogs. Most were sent through Stampin' Up's mailing program. So hopefully those will arrive soon if you haven't received one already. And if you've ordered from me in the last 6 months, your catalog is on its way to you. If you're new around here and you don't have a demonstrator, let me know. I'd be happy to send you a free catalog. And you'll also get another piece, which is sitting around here somewhere. It's called the Sale-A-Bration brochure, and I don't really know what I did with it. I'm in the middle of like 7 card designs here. So there's stuff everywhere. But anyways, you'll just have to take my word for it. There is a Sale-A-Bration brochure that you're going to get as well with the catalog. And Sale-A-Bration is a chance for you to get some free product. So trying to think, I'm making 3 cards for you today, and I think, yeah, some of them do have Sale-A-Bration products on them, so I'll be showing you some of that as well. So we're going to start with some happy mail, and actually quite a bit of happy mail because you guys have been busy sending your Christmas cards. Hi Betty, and I want to show off your cards. So I'm actually going to put my camera down to do this just because it'll be easier than trying to hold them up in the air. And we'll do some happy mail, and then we will jump into some card projects as well. All right. So we're starting with some happy mail. And let's see here. These first couple I don't think are Christmas cards, but that's okay. I'm going to show them anyways. All right. I'm going to fix this just a second. Okay. I think there we go. All right. So this first card comes from Vesta Strebe in Colorado. And it says, "Heartfelt thanks." That's beautiful. This paper, this is the Regal Winter, I think it's called. It's a beautiful, beautiful paper. And she's got her, oh, goodness, my iPad's falling on me. Let's just set that right back up here. Okay, there we go. All right, anyways, beautiful card, Vesta. We'll get this sorted out. So the only problem with doing it with my camera down is I have to make sure I don't flash you guys' addresses on Facebook Live, because not everybody wants their address public. So this is from Denise Benda in Des Moines. And, ooh, there's some extra little inserts in here. I'll have to read those. It says, have a very Merry Christmas. Ooh, look at this. How cute is that? So these are deckled circles. Oh my gosh, what an adorable Christmas card. Have a very Merry Christmas. So it's got a Brad through the top. What a fun Christmas card. Okay, next I've got a card from Dawn Michaels in Minnesota. And it says Merry Christmas to you. And then Happy Holidays. So cute. I'm a little close to fire. So I have fire right here. Fire and paper don't go very well. I'm just going to move that over a little bit. Because as I'm like holding them closer to the camera for you, I'm holding it right over a flame. Let's not. Let's just not. So anyways, there's a card. Okay, Kim Glover from Minnesota. And it says, friends and family are the true gift of Christmas. Very cute with the, what do we call it? The fractured card design. For those of you who are still working on your Christmas cards, I thought this could give you some ideas for some cute Christmas ideas. All right, this one's from Gloria Stiller in Ohio. Look at how sparkly that is. Oh my goodness, that's so fun. Merry Christmas. There. That's so fun. I love sparkle. It's so fun to like flip it back and forth and see it shimmer. Okay, next from Kathy Turner in Oregon. And it says Merry Christmas. I love that with the musical paper there on the inside. Oh, and her Christmas letter, I'll have to read that. It says, let heaven and nature sing. That's a super fun way to put behind the trees, is some music paper. All right, Amanda Bach. And, oh, this is like a protective insert. There we go. So we've got the little birdie and the Christmas tree. And I love that with the little garland there on the tree. Very cute. And her message there. I like that though. She's got an embossed piece and then this is torn paper here across the bottom. Let me hold that up a little closer. So there's a strip of torn paper right there. That's really cute. All right, Gail Peterson from Wisconsin. Let's see here. Merry Christmas. Oh, look at that cute little line of snowmen. Oh, that's so adorable. Merry Christmas. And then she's got her message there on the inside. That is very cute. Let me fold that Post-it note. There we go. All right, how about one from Rosie Keene in South Dakota? Ooh, this is beautiful. Another shimmery one. This was a stamp. I think we had last year, this stamp set. And then also that nativity die cut. So that is so pretty, Rosie. A very elegant Christmas card. All right, one from Sandra Kane in Florida. You see, I opened all the flaps ahead of time, so you wouldn't have to listen to me tearing paper. But sometimes it's still a struggle to get cards out of envelopes. Holiday cheer with some silver foil trees there. Oh, and she's actually stamped some snowflakes up here, too, in the sky with her message there. That's really fun. Let's see here. Jeanette Drake from Illinois. Maybe I did open it. Okay, I'm going to move her Post-it note off the front. Ooh, let me just peel this off really carefully. All right. It says Season's Greetings with the penguin. And you can put the message there on the back. What's fun about this, though, this is a stand-up card. So you can kind of have this displayed on your desk or on your mantle or, excuse me, wherever you put your Christmas card. Oh, let me go this way. There we go. So you can kind of see the accordion fold there. So it can stand up just like that. Very cute, Jan. Okay, next I've got a card from Andrea Cox. And, oh, looks like she sent it inside out. So, with the Shepherd's Care stamp set. And I love this paper. You guys, this paper's carrying over, and I'm so excited. I love it so much. It's, yeah, this Season of Elegance paper. It's just beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, next we have one from Kathy and Dave Ost. Oh, and they use the same nativity that we saw a couple of cards ago. This is the full die cut from last year. Night Divine, I think it might be called. And then her message on the inside. Very cool. Let's see. We have one from Lori Hoff here in Illinois. Illinois. I am not in Illinois. Here in Iowa. Oh my goodness. Happy holiday wishes. What fun. I love the way that she's angled these pieces. So it looks like, I'm trying to figure this out here. We've got a white background, so 4 by 5 1/4. And then these are just like triangle pieces. So they almost look like envelope flaps. Very cute. What a fun layout. All right, how about one from Sharon Smythe in Minnesota? Says, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year with those cute little ornaments. Oh, those are cute. I love the way she did the string here. Happy holidays from Sharon. So many fun cards, you guys. Okay, one from Jennifer Hunstad in Minnesota. It says, may your holidays be merry and bright. And I get to wiggle my paper back and forth so I can flash the sparkle. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. So fun. It's so neat to see all the different ways that we can make our Christmas cards, you know? All right, Julie Heights. She has made this quilt card. Actually, let me see, it goes this way. So you have the triangles that are embossed there. It says Merry Christmas. Super cute. Here's one from Ann Northey here in Iowa. Actually, Ann comes to the studio twice a week, and she does so much of the like kit assembly. She just did a whole bunch of die cutting for me. Ann is a precious gem, and that's who this card is from. It says Peace on Earth. I couldn't do what I do without my team of helpers. All right, this is from Sharon Lynch in Minnesota. And, oh, it says protective coating. Please discard. That's cute. Oh, look at that. Santa's flying over the city. Merry Christmas. That's so cute. I like that. Kathy Murphy from Illinois. And see if I can get that out. Oh, that's adorable. Look at that little snowman. Just peeking out from behind the fence with a pile of snow at the bottom. That's so cool. And then, let's see, what does it say here? Jolly surprises, a tree shining bright, mistletoe kisses, a home filled with light, hearts that are merry, a time of good cheer, wishing all this and a happy new year. That's a fun stamp for the inside of a card. But I love that snowman. That's just adorable. And it looks like it's made from like an oval and 2 circles and then a little hat piece. It's super cute. Punch art, I believe is what that's called. All right, we got one from Deb Ludwig in Minnesota. Oh Holy Night. Oh, and this is using Designer Series paper as the front of her card. Glory to God in the highest, with the nativity scene on the inside. Very, very pretty. All right, just a few more. We got one from Patricia Settle, and she's got Celebrate the Season with some of those cute little bells there. And then Merry Christmas. Very cute. Good use of vellum. Let's see, who do we have next? This one is from, make sure there's no address on the end. This is from another one of my helpers. This is from Danielle. Danielle is one of my newer people who come to the studio to help out. And look at that. This is gold embossed. That is really, really pretty. And of course, there's gold foil all over the place as well. So, very, very pretty with her message. Okay. Let's see here. I've got one from Laura Gregg in Indiana. And it says, thank you, with a quilt. Oh my goodness, I love those spools. All the spools in the background. That's so fun. With her message there. That is really cute. It's like a quilt pattern on the front. That's very cute, Laura. I've got one from Pam Pomerink from locally here in Iowa. She loves to make the large cards. So these are like the 5x7 type cards. So she's just expanding the size of the pieces here with her message there. But that's one thing to keep in mind is you can always make larger cards or smaller. But I mean, you can always modify it if you prefer a different size card. Okay, I got 2 more here. Let's see. This one is from Beth, another girl on my team of helpers. And it says, oh, holy night, the stars are brightly shining. And it's a fun fold. Her message there on the inside. So that's fun. So taking your card base and cutting off the front panel and then adding the blue, this boho blue folded piece right here. Beautiful card. Okay, last but not least, we've got one from Ruthie Holiday from Illinois. Ruthie is one of my team members, but she's also the one responsible for introducing me to Stampin' Up! I think I say that every time I open a card from her, but I'm just so grateful. You know, where would we be if Ruthie Holiday had not introduced me to Stampin' Up! So she's got her Shepherd's Care here. And I love how she's done like different pieces of the Designer Series paper there. Just kind of random angles, if you will. That is really cute. Okay, I think I've got all the cards done. That was a big pile. You guys check this out. That is all the cards we just went through today. So I always go back through after the video to read all of your messages and stuff. And then send Christmas cards back to each of you. All right, so I'm gonna try to carefully set this over here so it doesn't fall over. I don't want to separate cards and envelopes. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is show you some new products. So I showed you the catalog at the start of this, but in case you weren't here for it, I'll give you a little sneak peek again. Here's the catalog that we're talking about. This is the January to April mini catalog. So my product shares have gone out. So the sign-up sheet, I mean. So you can go ahead and sign up for, excuse me, for product shares, and you get product shares not just from this catalog, but also the online exclusives. And then we also have a free gift, which is from the Sale-A-Bration papers. Am I frozen? I'm like wiggling my fingers to see. Okay, there we go. I think we're back. My dad was calling me. So you can sign up for product shares, and like I was saying, you'll get January to April products, online exclusive products, and then we have a free gift from Sale-A-Bration. So I thought what I'd do is start with, I'll make this pile a little shorter, start by showing you some new stamp sets that are coming out. And then I've got 3 cards that will make using some of these products. So we've got Birthday Celebration. And this is part of a suite of products. It has some gorgeous paper that comes with it. We've got Beautiful Butterflies. And this is one of the sets that we are featuring in our card play online retreat. Let me see if I have the other one here. Nope, it must be on my other counter. But this is one of the 2 sets we'll be using for card play. Then we've got Linked Together. It's got a bunch of different sentiments here. And I have to show you on this one. Let me grab my pile here next to me, actually. Okay, let me come back here. We got Birthday Celebrations. Let's see here. So Birthday Celebrations, let me go back for a second, has a set of coordinating dies. So it has all the numbers, and it has kind of a banner. So that's, let me move some of these. It's too tall of a pile to try to be showing you. Okay, there we go. So now we've got the coordinating dies with the birthday celebrations. And then for Beautiful Butterflies, there is an embossing folder, and there's also a die you can put inside of the embossing folder. There's lots of butterfly dies in here. So that goes with Beautiful Butterflies. So then Linked Together has this set of dies. So there's this lattice work one, and then these flowers and greenery, which I can show you. So these yellow flowers, that's the 4. This is one die, these 4 flowers, but it cuts 4 individual flowers here. And then this one is 2 flowers on the same die, and it cuts, let me show you the front of those, cuts those really cute flowers. And then we've got this greenery. So there's 2 different sizes here, a small and a big. And I've cut a bunch in Old Olive because I was making some cards with them. So that's Linked Together. Oh, and then also with Linked Together, there's also, let's see, this right here. There's also some decorative masks. And I have to be honest, I have never actually used these. But this is one of the bundles I'm going to feature in the card play online retreat that we're doing. So I am going to learn. I'm going to learn a new product. So I'm going to learn how to use decorative masks. So I think that'll be fun to get to teach myself a new product. All right, what other stamp sets we got here? Or do we have here? Mixed Labels. This is an online exclusive that's coming out. And that goes with this set of dies. Let me move this really quick. Get that untangled so you can see those better. There you go. I was using them, and so they're not quite sticking down like they were. But there's the coordinating dies for that. Let's see here. Well, I must have there is a stamp set. Actually, I can grab it. I'll grab these 2 here. because there's a beautiful stamp set. This is an online exclusive, and it goes with Faith Collection. So, let your faith be bigger than your fears. Thinking of you, He is risen, God is love. So, some beautiful Easter cards we could make here, but as well as other occasions. And you'll be able to, let's see, you can cut out this one, and you can cut out the palm, looks like the flowers, and then also the cross. Okay, this is the other stamp set we're using for card play. So how card play works, more information will come, but I just want to tell you here. Card play is an online retreat, and there are 5 of us demonstrators who partner together in that, and we pick 2 bundles or 2 stamp sets to focus on, and that is all of us will do a video using those featured sets, and then individually we also do some other featured bundles, but this is our make and take bundles. So we're calling it this is not right. Sorry, just kidding. Shoot, sorry to confuse you. Let me try this again. Okay, we'll try this again. Not birthday celebration. Butterflies. So we're calling this Butterflies and Birthdays, or Birthdays and Butterflies, because there's just some really great sentiments here that we can use for multiple occasions and for both masculine and kids and just all sorts. Okay, couple more and then we'll make those cards. Let's see here. We've got a new embossing folder, because I think this might be in one of the cards I'm showing you. So this is the plaster painting embossing folder. It's an online exclusive as well. You can see there I mark mine so I know where they came from. And then motherhood mottos. I'm also showing you a card using this today. So it says support wildlife, raise children. Which I just think is really funny, and so I made a card out of it. And then we have Sale-A-Bration, and Sale-A-Bration is your chance to earn free items. So there's a bunch of Sale-A-Bration stuff, but we've got a Starstruck embossing folder. There is handmade designs. We've got friendly seagulls. I'm going to show you a card using this today. And then, you know, this is not everything, but just a few that I have sitting here in arm's reach. There's some purple, what is this? Fresh freesia ribbon. There's some purple embellishments as well, which I think I might have sitting here. I do. These are called purple sequins. So different shades of kind of pink and purple and iridescent. But those are all items that you can earn free with a qualifying order. So, okay, that was a lot of stamp sets. So let me show you 3 cards. I'm going to set these over here. Okay. So I told you that I had been making some swap cards because I swap with other demonstrators. And I thought I would show you 3 of the designs that I sent out. So we've got our early espresso card base. And then I'm going to add a piece of Misty Moonlight that measures 4 by 5 1/4. And it's been embossed with the So Swirly embossing folder. I want it to lay nice and flat, so we're going to do tape on all 4 sides. Okay, and I chose this because I want it to look like water. Because, remember that seagull set? The friendly seagulls, the Sale-A-Bration set? I took a piece, this is also Sale-A-Bration paper right here. It's a toadstool, oh, let me put that right side up. It's a toadstool paper, but it's not just good for toadstools. This particular pattern worked really well for me to stamp my seagulls. And I just realized that I messed up my card. That's why I paused for a second, because I froze, realizing that I didn't mean to tape this down first. So I'm going to try to gently peel this off because I need to wrap it with ribbon. Okay. Oh, so close. There we go. All right, let's try that again. So I have stamped the 3 seagulls here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put them up here, and it kind of makes look like they're up above the water. And then I'm going to use a new ribbon that's coming out, and it is called a white woven ribbon with my nice sticky cardstock here. Just going to cut a piece because I meant to wrap this ribbon before I adhered it to the base. So then what I'm going to do, add a little bit extra tape here just to make sure those stay down. And I'm just going to refresh my tape because I don't want to risk that it's not going to stay stuck down. So we'll put it down there on the front. We'll pretend like we never peeled it up to begin with. Okay, and so then I have a die cut here from one of those dies that I showed you. Let's see here. I don't remember. But it was right. We'll just pull these dies out for a second so that I can show you. We'll just grab all of our dies again. Here it is. It's from this mixed labels set. And I'm just gonna, now that I've upset the apple cart, I gotta move those pieces here. Okay. We'll try that again. So this is from, yes, the mixed labels dies is where this one comes from. And it's actually kind of a little, a stitched die. So what you're gonna see is I'm using the small version on this card, and then I'm gonna use the larger version on the next card. But it has this, it's kind of stitching, but it also kind of looks like a flower pattern that is in those dies. And so there's 2 different sizes here. The larger one has it all the way around. The smaller one just has it top and bottom. And then it's just kind of a unique shape to it. Okay. So let me grab some dimensionals. Oh, perfect. I got 3 left on that sheet. I'll just grab another sheet for the next card. Okay, so we'll take this. And we're just going to add that to the middle here, right? Kind of halfway on the ribbon, halfway off. And then let's scope out. I didn't actually think about this ahead of time. So we're going to scope out. These are some of the new embellishments we've got coming. We've got the 2-tone sparkle gems. We've got party dots. Let's see. We've got low profile dots. Sunny day iridescent dots. I've got antique pearls. I think this one might work. Let's try it. Oh, actually, you know what? Change of plans. I'm going to use the Sale-A-Bration one. Since I'm showing a Sale-A-Bration stamp set, why not use a Sale-A-Bration sequin here? And I'm going to take this iridescent pattern and I'm just going to add a couple here on my die cut. And then I'll add a smaller one down over here. So we'll have 3 there. So these are the purple sequins that I showed you that are a Sale-A-Bration item. And so that's the first swap card I thought I would show you. And then I told you I wanted to use this sentiment because I just think it's really cute. So I decided to use this critter paper. So this is Storybook Friends, which totally reminds me of like the story of Peter Rabbit and Cottontail and gosh, I can't think of all their names, but that's what this paper reminds me of. Some gorgeous backgrounds too. But I thought it kind of looked like younger, like kid-size animals. So I thought it went really well here with support wildlife, raise children. All right. So my designer series paper measures 3.5 by 4 3/4. 3.5 by 4 3/4. And I'm going to put it on a piece of balmy blue that is 3 3/4 by 5. So 3 3/4 by 5. And then we're going to take our dimensionals here. And we will add this to an early espresso card base. So I'll just crease that. And we'll add that right here. And then, let's see here. I think I can fit it right down here. Yep, I think I'm going to do that right down there. So I'm going to tape that flat. And I'm just going to find a spot where it won't interfere with the cute little critters that are on this card. So there we go. And for this one, I'm looking through my new, I think that color might work. So these are the low profile dots. And I was thinking that maybe, yeah, I think that color would work really well. Let's see here. So we will just take some of these and we'll just kind of put three random ones on here. So we've got support wildlife, raise children. Kind of a cute little card. This is from the motherhood mottos. And there's some other ones like, you don't realize how weird you are until you have children. Or until you have children that act just like you. That's what it was. You don't realize how weird you are until you have children that act like you. I was like, oh, that's good. Okay, so then a third card I was going to show you. This one we're going to start with a Flirty Flamingo card base. And we're going to use our new embossing folder here. This is that plaster painting that you saw. A really thick, it's got a thick embossing, I guess is what I would call it. So definitely got to go around all the sides here so that my paper will lay flat. So this is Mossy Meadow, and it measures 4 by 5 1/4. And then I've got a piece of, this is mixed, it's with the Mixed Labels suite. Let me see here, I think I have some sitting here. This is the Mixed Media Florals designer series paper. So it has both colored side and it has some black and white as well. And it measures 3 by 4. We're going to put it on a piece of white that's 3 1/4 by 4 1/4. Just like that. Kind of debating. Let me think here. So this is going to go in the middle, but I kind of think I might want some ribbon on here. So we are just modifying as we go, friends. So I'm actually going to pull out this ribbon, is what I thought of. So this is the petal pink and white diagonal trim. And I just have a feeling, oh, this is going to look very nice. There's kind of a right side up and upside down. Okay. So we're going to take this. Oops. Oh, I need some sharper scissors here. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to put it around the edge. And then we're going to add our dimensionals here. And I'm actually going to put a dimensional on each end of the ribbon just because I don't like to risk that it might come unstuck. So adding that extra measure of security by putting the dimensionals there, I think is super helpful. Oh, let's put that right side up. So we'll put that here. And then we're going to take another piece of this and I'm going to clean up the end here. Let's get a fresh end to start with so that I can tie a bow. And we're just going to kind of finagle that until we have it where we want it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to be putting that on there, but first I need my stitched oval, and this actually comes from one of the new die sets as well. Let's see if I have it sitting here. It is from Linked Together. So it's from this stamp set right here, which has the stitched, what would that be, like a trapezoid maybe? Parallelogram? Golly jeepers. That's really getting my geometry knowledge questioned. But then on the inside you can see there's also this stitched oval as well. So that's where that comes from. So we'll put our oval on here. And let's see here. Trying to decide. I think I'm going to stick it on this side. So Vesta, one trick for bow tying that I found, because I have really struggled with bows. There was a while where I used the excuse that I wear Crocs, therefore I don't know how to tie bows. But I heard from many of you that you like the look of bows on your cards, so I just determined to keep practicing. But one of the things I found most helpful for me with bow tying is to leave it attached to the spool. Because in order to tie this ribbon, I would have to cut a fairly large, long piece of ribbon in order to have enough room to kind of mess with it with my fingers. And so this way, if I just do it while it's on the spool, I can start, you know, down towards the end. And then I just play with it until it's the size, you know, that I want it to be. So sometimes when I first started, I wanted to like tighten down the ribbon really quickly. But now I leave it loose so that I can, let me unwind this, so that as I'm tying, I can play with it. You know, I can smooth these out if I need to. So like if this was all twisted, you know, I could sit here and kind of mess with it. And the other thing I'll say, some ribbons tie easier than others. It's just true. There's one that I can't for the life of me tie. This one here. Gold and silver trim. I cannot tie a pretty bow out of that to save my life. So some are just more difficult than others. So I am so glad we're friends. And we have another card. So there we got 3 different designs using some new products. So we've got online exclusives products. The die cut is from a catalog product. This stamp set is online exclusive, Motherhood Mottos. This paper is in the spring catalog. Then we've got these. So this is Sale-A-Bration, both the paper and the seagulls. The sentiment comes from the seagull set. So just a combination of different products, stamps, dies, ribbons, all sorts of things. So thank you guys so much for tuning in today for Coffee and a Card. I hope you enjoyed all the Christmas cards that you guys made. And I certainly I certainly enjoyed showing off your beautiful cards. So thank you for sharing those with us. And then our Coffee and a Card cards. So you guys, I hope y'all have a fantastic day. And don't forget to encourage one another and build each other up. I'll see you soon.